And welcome everybody to another episode. We figure out why this is still playing. There we go. All right. There we go. It helps if you turn YouTube off and you don't have it playing in the background. And welcome everybody to the Trace Amigos Talk Show. It's so good to have you guys here every Thursday, where I'm joined by my good friend Dino Propus, the Tactical Santa, and the one and only Steve Banos, the Bearded Chief. Guys, it is so good to have you guys. I am so excited for tonight's show. We've been looking forward to it for a long time. We're excited about all of our guests, guys. Yes. But this one, you know, it just they all have their special meanings for all of us, and we are big supporters of tonight's guest, and we're thankful that and honored that they chose to come on the Trace Amigos Talk Show, guys. Before we get started with all the festivities, let's introduce our two main hosts here, and that is the Tactical Santa and the Bearded Chief. Dino, how you doing, brother?
I'll tell you what, I'm doing awesome. I've had a great week. You've rubbed off on me. I've been making some motivational videos. I've been feeling good about that. I've been doing a lot of stuff, but I am absolutely stoked for tonight. I know we've all been waiting for this moment. It's awesome. So I am just ready to go with the guest and see what's going on.
Chief.
Hello. Good to see everybody in the chats. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's going to be awesome. Had a pretty cool day. Got my gym in, came home, got a phone call to help a family member out. Of course, I went over and helped her out. And I had my hands full. Let's just say that. Had my hands full. And you don't want to know what it was, but I had my hands full. So, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, Chief is the fixer in the family. One of those the one in the family that everybody calls, and I get it. I refuse to do that. If I can't Google it or look it up on YouTube, you know, it's going to get paid for by a professional, because I'm just not going to, you know. But I get it. That's very kind of you, Chief.
They call me the fixer.
Right. Guys, as we're waiting on more people to join us tonight, I just want to remind everybody that directly after the show, Melissa with the Real Housewives of Bearded Men will have, looks like, Sweet Caroline. How come all of the most beautiful women in the world are married to bearded men? Have you guys noticed that? I don't mean that as being inappropriate, because my wife is the most beautiful woman in the world, and she's married to a bearded man herself. So you guys tune in tonight before this gets too weird here, and join Melissa and check this show out. And guys, after that, don't forget the Bearded Respect. They're going over beard rules. So make sure you join Jason, Scott, and Mike on the Bearded Respect. Hey, Melissa, I'd seen you jump on. Sorry if that got a little weird there. I meant no disrespect by it. Sometimes my mouth overrides my brain. Okay. All right, guys. Well, you know, we have a lot going on tonight, but I do want to let everybody know before we get started, and when our guest comes on, they'll be talking about this. But Amigos Live, through the show, Amigos Live 10 will save 10% during the live until midnight. So you guys make sure, and we'll talk about this more, some stuff coming up and some stuff that's already dropped. I'm looking forward to it. And I say, guys, without further ado, so I can hurry up and get mine out of the way so you guys can have the show, is say hello to our fine guests here, or audience here. I'm sorry. First, we have Mr. Pud Rhodes, Mr. Hello Texan himself. Appreciate you being here, brother. He was saying evening this morning, because this was posted really, really early. I'm talking about, I got on like at noon and it was on there, right? Pud said evening at 10 in the morning. There you go. 8:33. What's going on, guys? Oh, who's this? Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. That was some wise words there. Mr. John Fox, how you doing? Good to have you here. Thank you so much for your support, brother. Let's see. Santa Tom says, man, those are three good-looking guys. Man, I tell you what, there's some wise words being dropped tonight. Mr. Jeff Hyman.
Mr. Hyman.
Hey, Jack Stud. How you doing, brother? Another Texas native. All right. Southern mate. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. There's Mr. Frankie J.
Frankie J.
And Mr.
Small Town
Jim Murray, Small Town Traditions. How you doing? Santa Allen's good to see you, brother. Appreciate you being here tonight, man. Jordan, evening. Great way to finish up my birthday night. Hey, man. Happy birthday, brother. Look at that. Trace Amigos, Melissa Copper Johns, Beard and Respect. You can't get much better birthday present than that right there.
Right.
All right. Hey, Dino, how are you, sir? It's good to see you, man. Mr. Wayne Wilson, how are you? Okay, now we can get the party started.
Let's go.
How you doing, Bob and Terry? You guys know I will be flying out, which I'll talk more about here in just a second, this Sunday, and I will be going down to Lakeland, Florida, which I'm not going to give it away because I'm sure there'll be pictures posted, but it's pretty close to by where frickin' Frack live. I won't say where they live, but it's pretty close, so I'll just leave it at that.
Nice.
Hey, Kevin P., how are you? Good to see you. And all right, everybody's saying hello. We appreciate the chatter, guys. Randy, how you doing, brother? Hey, man, what's going on there? What's up, brother? All right, well, I appreciate that, Jim. I was being sarcastic, but I appreciate your comment. And there's Copper John's Melissa. How you doing? Appreciate it. Can't wait for your show tonight. And there's Chris. How you doing? Hey, guys, I will say this. Don't know if it'll make a difference, but I will put it out there. I hope it's appropriate. If Chris does make an appearance tonight, Santa Tom will buy a $50 gift card as a giveaway to True North. So now I'm not talking about a speaking. I'm talking about a visual. We'll just leave it at that right there. All right. Great video of Tactical Santa. Hey, let me just throw this up here real quick. Tactical Santa is now over 300 subs. If you haven't subscribed to his YouTube channel, please go subscribe and help support his great work. All right, who else we got here? Let's go ahead and get through this. Kay, how you doing?
Hey.
All right. Hey, how you doing, brother? Let me try to say the name. Well, never mind. Gardens, how you doing? It's good to have you here. Another great episode, sweet. Hey, we appreciate you being here. Appreciate your support. Hey, Bobby, how are you doing? Good to see you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, what's going on there, Chris?
What's up, Chris?
Go ahead. Hey, what's going on, Black Manor? How are you? All right. Boy, there's a lot of you guys. We're up to 30 right now. Appreciate all you guys being here. Share out the show. We're excited about tonight's guest. Trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. Brad Glazier, how you doing? All right.
3D. Babysitter Jess.
Did I miss Jess?
Yeah.
Well, Jess, I'm sorry, Babysitter Jess. I think I scrolled right over you. When all these get in here, it's so hard to see. But hello anyway. How you doing? All right, guys. If you see anybody else I missed, please holler out. 3D, how you doing?
3D.
Good to see you.
3D.
I think that's everybody.
Ray Smokey.
Well, there she is right there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I just didn't scroll far enough down.
Because.
Boy, it's just so many people. Everybody's chatting. I appreciate it, guys, so much. Ray.
Smokey.
And because. How you doing? Terra, hi there. What's up, brother? Abe, how you doing? It's good to see you. And Robert, I don't remember if I said hello. I think I said hello, but hey, say hello again. Appreciate you being here, brother. That's everybody, guys. You guys got anything? I do want to say this. Make sure you join Monday Night Mayhem on Monday nights. I believe this Monday night they have Kilt Beard Co. So y'all make sure you go check. No, not this week.
Nope. We have 30 Spray J.
30. Well, hey, you can't go wrong with some 30 Spray J. 30 so y'all please go make sure. I'm sorry, I misunderstood y'all before the show. So, hey, check out 30 Spray J on the Monday Night Mayhem. Santa Tom will not have Santa Talk this week. I will be in the great state of Florida. So
you do know there's a Chiefland, Florida, right?
Is there really?
There's a Chiefland, Florida.
Well, I will be in Lakeland, Florida. So, all right. And Jimmy, if we didn't say hello, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you, man. Guys, I say without further ado, let's go ahead. We're 10 minutes in the show. Let's go ahead and bring in our guest. Guys, please help us welcome the one, the only, Terra. Did we catch you at a bad time?
Oh, no, perfect timing. I'm just finishing the bag up. What's going on, guys?
What flavor? What flavor do you have?
I went on an limb here. You guys, I'm not going to get into it. Everybody knows my dietary preferences. I can't eat real Funyuns anymore.
Love Funyuns.
Lay's have wavy Funyuns that for some reason do not follow the exact same recipe. And I can have them. However, they don't do Funyuns justice. I am a Funyun eater previously, and these are not even close.
That was one of my wife's pregnancy things. She had to have Funyuns and blizzards. You know, the blizzards.
Together?
No.
A Funyun blizzard sounds amazing to me right now.
Gross.
Oh,
that sounds like a food challenge.
Yeah, just gonna say that could be another food challenge that I might challenge you guys with. That would be awesome.
Tara, I'm absolutely starstruck right now, man. Big time.
By me?
Yeah.
You've seen my live. There's nothing star power about me. Come on.
This is crazy. Thank you very much for joining us little guys and having a good time, and appreciate it. And Dino, you want to kick this off, brother?
Alrighty. So Tara, dunk over a llama or race a kangaroo in a 5K?
I've already raced a few 5Ks in my life. I've never dunked on anybody. I would love to dunk on a llama for sure.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, and I love llamas.
Yeet.
So this one's going to be kind of long. So it's kind of a 3-parter. So you are getting a new dog, and these dogs are primo dogs. Okay. Like the best of the best. All right. Now I'm going to describe them. They've all got a lot of pros, but they all got one con. Okay. So your first is a Labrador. Okay. He's soft. He's cuddly. He brings you slippers. Very, very chill. His only problem is he howls in his sleep. And his name, well, let's call him Tom. Okay. So the next dog you can choose from, he's a race dog. You know, the whippets, those real fast, energetic dogs. Okay. Very loving. He cleans your house. He brings you coffee in the morning. Cons, pees just a little bit when excited. Let's call him Dino. The third one, he's a bit bigger dog. Okay. He's an English Mastiff. Okay. He's a big old teddy bear. Great with kids. He'll mow your grass, clean the car, likes his ears rubbed. And his cons are he knife hands people that wear their hats backwards. Which dog do you choose?
Did you say knife hands?
Hand.
Okay.
You know, disrespectful military things where I'm talking to you without pointing at you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I don't mind that at all. Okay. These are hard choices. I absolutely love dogs. You know those memes where it's like, I won't tell anybody I'm a millionaire, but when I become one, there will be signs. It is a secret little goal of mine to have a pack of dogs and a variety of rescue. I want to rescue dogs. That would be just the ultimate. But just based off these descriptions, not based on any previous biases because of these names by any chance, my first dog that I want is a Irish Wolfhound, and I think the Mastiff is closest to that. I had a Great Dane previously, and they are a lot of work, but they're so fun and so sweet. And I think Whippets are fantastic. I think that would be fun. I'm high energy. I could definitely have a Whippet in my life, and a Lab. Obviously, who can't love a Lab, right? But I don't know if this is a blessing or a curse. We make jokes that I kind of have like supersonic hearing, and howling at night might drive me crazy. So I'm thinking I would probably go with the Mastiff. Yeah.
Good choice.
Thank you. I wonder who wrote that.
All right. You show up to a vegan potluck, and all the dishes are shaped like NBA players. You're assigned La Brussels sprouts. Do you eat it or trade for Shaquille oatmeal?
Oh, what? I was really excited to say yes, but I love oatmeal. I think I would probably trade, even though I would not want to. I think the Shaquille oatmeal would be a bigger portion, so I would go with Shaquille because I'd get more for my trade.
There we go. I love that one. Okay, sticking with the running theme. Okay, you got to outrun these two people. All right, you just stole Mike Brewer's bomb. You got to outrun him or Jumpmaster because you trimmed his mustache a little uneven. Who can you outrun?
I'm sorry, Brewer. I'm outrunning Brewer.
Yeah.
There's no question. I'm sorry, Brewer. Lewis, Jumpmaster, and I talk and trade running reels all the time. Yeah. That man, he makes me jealous. His slow day is like my workout day when I'm pushing it. And I actually just asked him, did you run as a collegiate athlete? Did you attempt to try and make the Olympics? Because I think he's that good. Yeah. No way. I could never outrun him. No way. Nope. Sorry, Brewer. It's you. Immediately. No question.
All right. Every time you run, a dramatic sports announcer narrates your pace and outfit, but he only speaks in 90s hip-hop lyrics.
Oh.
Do you speed up, dance along, or throw a protein bar at him?
Oh, I speed up and dance along. 100%. Yeah, absolutely. I would love that. I do listen to music or podcasts when I'm running. They do say that you're supposed to try and run with nothing to build your discipline, but I'm not going to the Olympics. What do I care? I just want to have fun. And the 90s were cool. So, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeet for that. Yeet.
Okay. You reach out to the beard community because you need a babysitter ASAP. The only two that are available are Finest Mixed Breed or Pud Roads.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Yikes. Okay. This is pretty funny. Okay. Mixed Breed has kids, so he has experience, but he falls asleep all the time. Pud, and I am not outing him here, Pud has a handicap placard, so he could like get in and out of places, no problem. And I think he might have experience with kids, maybe, but he's pretty young.
You need it ASAP.
Oh, ASAP. Oh, I gotta go with Pud then.
Okay.
Because Mixed Breed might be busy working or sleeping.
Good one.
Oh.
All righty.
Yeah, stay home. Good one, John. Yeah.
Wrong answer.
But mom lives like on the ranch with him, so she'd be around to help probably. I wouldn't be worried. That's another little running joke. Pud Fest is coming on the Pud Ranch one day.
Alrighty. Your smoothie suddenly gains setonins and refuses to be sipped. It starts critiquing your protein powder choices. What do? Argue with it, bribe it, or freeze it into submission?
Ooh. Kris would say I would argue with it. I'm definitely not bribing it. I would freeze it before I would bribe it. 100%. I think I would probably just freeze it into submission because that would terrify me.
Nice.
Okay, I'm buying you a new vehicle. You got two choices. Like one of those fast and furious cars, you know, real fast, but the exhaust is real obnoxious. Okay.
Oh.
Right? It's really fast and cool. Or, and this is the better choice, I think, a big old lifted truck.
Oh, man. I have a hard time. I'm not short, but I don't like having to climb into a car or truck.
Climb down into the car.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm probably going to go with the truck.
Lifted truck, big tires.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That would not only be my pick, but Kris and my mom would definitely give me an earful if I picked the little car because that drives me nuts hearing that sound at night, late or early in the morning. I just can't. But they're all about safety. You need the bigger car because I was driving a little coupe up until last year, 2 years ago, last year. And I don't have a problem with it, but I guess I'm going with the truck. I'm going with the truck.
30 Spray J says in Kris's voice, she'd have to get a step ladder to get
the truck.
Yeah. You know what? Finn will eventually be taller than me, and he will just kind of like
boost.
Toss me on in there.
Alrighty. Run in shoes made of spaghetti or wear a basketball jersey made of lettuce.
Lettuce basketball jersey all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be, it's crisp, it's light, it's fresh. And then when it's a wilt, it'll just, fall off. I've got a sports bra on. I'm not worried about it. No big deal. I'm not wearing spaghetti shoes. Ew. Yuck.
Okay, that was gross.
Ew,
okay, I know you don't like watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
I know you don't like the texture and just the whole experience. Okay. One slice of watermelon or a bowl of ranch flavored ice cream.
I did this to my mom. I was living with her during COVID, and we passed the time. Well, I did by asking her hypothetical questions just like this, but even worse. And now I feel like this is payback. I'll have to let her know if she isn't watching already. But I think, ranch ice cream. And by the way, ranch ice cream exists. I've seen it. It's Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream, and nope, I'm eating the watermelon. Absolutely no way.
Wow, I totally didn't call that one.
No way. I don't like ranch at all. I've never liked it. That makes my stomach kind of churn thinking about it. Oof. Yeah, I can get past texture, like if I have to. Flavor though, no way.
We blend up the watermelon, just grind it all up and just drink it.
Can I do that? Because I'm doing that.
One slice. Yeah. With a little bit of tahini.
Yeah. I did this, like I said, to my mom, but hers wasn't like this food or that food. It was like, eat one Circus peanut every day for the rest of your life, or your favorite daughter has to lose an eye. Which one is it? And she literally was like,
thinking about it.
I don't know. I don't like Circus peanuts. I'm like, Mom, you could blend it up into something. Tear it in half and have half later. And like, what? It's like, all right, you're right. You
learn a lot.
Like,
Hey, Circus Peanut, real quick. I shipped a buddy of mine some beard oils, and I went to Rural King because I know that's the only place that sells Circus Peanuts. And I bought a big bag of Circus Peanuts, and I used them as packing peanuts. And I wrote a note on there to eat me on the top. And he ripped the box open, and they went everywhere. And he did not find it funny. I thought it was hilarious. Did not find it funny.
I think practical jokes are so awesome when they're, as long as you don't cross the line. I saw one recently on Instagram reel or something, but a guy got a hold of his friend's keys to his car, and it had a sunroof, and he filled the car with what are those balls? The ball pit balls. Just filled it. So when he came out from shopping, they kind of went everywhere. I saran wrapped a friend's car once. They didn't like it. They threatened to call the cops. Like, are you serious? Go get some scissors. I'll do it for you. Give me a break, man. And that was kind of the last prank I pulled because it took the fun out of it.
So the guy with the balls in the car, did he get mad or did he think it was funny?
No, he kind of did like the kind of thing. But he laughed it off. It wasn't that big of a deal.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one, definitely.
All right. Tofu that screams every time you slice it, or kale that whispers motivational quotes.
You're adding good things to kale? Bring it on. Bring all of that on. Oh, man. I would just open the bag to listen to it every day. Just, hey, oh, yeah. Good old kale. Yeah.
What would the tofu scream? What do you think?
Help me. I was thinking a little more morbid, like, stop kidding me. I'm gonna think of that tomorrow morning while I'm like getting it cut up. Oh man.
Oh, crikey. I'm done. I'm out. Are you done?
I got one last one.
Okay.
One last one. Pizza made of fruit or cake that tastes like broccoli?
What? Fruit pizza. Fruit pizza. I love fruit. Yeah. I don't care what it looks like. If it tasted like fruit, definitely. And here's the thing. I'm like the, I don't know, I wouldn't say world's worst vegan, but I don't like raw vegetables. And I can go through a whole list of veggies that I won't even eat. So you're telling me like a raw broccoli, cauliflower, carrot, cucumber, celery. What else? A raw Brussels sprout? Like, no, I don't want any of that. Not a single one of those. The only thing I eat raw, I think, is kale or maybe spinach or arugula. Otherwise, I'm cooking everything. I'm not a raw. No, definitely not.
I don't think I would eat kale raw. I don't think I've ever eaten kale raw.
I eat a kale salad. Since Finn's been around, it's a little harder because you have to like tear it up.
Right.
But I probably went, I don't know, maybe 5 years eating kale every single day. Every single day. A kale salad. When I make a shake in the morning, kale's going in there. That's getting blended up. I hide it with, fruit and banana. Well, banana is a fruit.
Right.
Sorry. But yeah, I'll kind of mask it with fruit. You don't really taste it. Kris doesn't. He has kale in his shake that I make all the time. But yeah, I'll do a kale salad every day, and it's nothing but kale. The initial beginning of that relationship was a little bit trying because kale is not the most forgiving vegetable. It's a little bit bitter, just slightly. So you kind of have to massage it. That's what they recommend, which is so weird. But I'm sure if I massaged it, proper, then I would get a lot of what was it supposed to whisper me?
Right.
Words of affirmation.
So I got one last one, and this will tie in with what you just said. Eat a raw onion on camera or rap about vegan cheese at a farmer's market.
I don't think I would have a problem with doing either one of those.
Nice.
I don't know which one I'd rather do, to be honest. Now, I am definitely not a rapper. I can't just freestyle off the top of my head, but I tried to. If you could tell, I froze trying to think of something because I would have done it right now. But yeah, no, I'm up for food challenges, and I know I would probably hate eating a raw onion, but I would still try it. I'd probably sneak in a Vidalia, to be honest.
Yeah.
But can I say both? Can I do both? Go ahead. Oh, you said or. You said or.
Sure, but I mean,
I'll be the cheese wrapper.
cheese wrapper. Well, Velveeta or Kraft.
Oh, those aren't real cheese. Even if they're fake cheese, you're right. It doesn't. And
But
here's,
they come-
you know
but
what's
they come in
funny?
wrappers, but they come in.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I don't even really like vegan cheese either. So, yeah, it's funny.
wrappers.
Well, guys, we do have a question here that was asked earlier. It says, and I assume this is for Terra, what is your personal favorite scent? This is kind of a tough question, I think, for a beard company owner. But do you have a personal favorite scent product that True North makes?
You're right. It is very hard because first of all, it doesn't matter that I'm an owner. I'm the type of person, if you ask me what's your favorite of like anything, I'm probably going to be like, I can't tell you because I'm not that definitive, I guess. I don't have a favorite of anything really. I would say in the early, first year back in business, my favorite probably would have been Mexican fried ice cream, which we discontinued. So I shouldn't be shouting that out because nobody can get it. But if you have it, you know. Or Salem. Ooh, Salem. I love Salem. And now that we have put out so many different scents, man, that is a tough question. I'm a seasonal girl, so I've got a different one for almost every season. I'll do like a capsule collection with like nail polish because I can't pick one. I really love, off the top of my head, I love That's My Jam. I love, man, I'm gonna forget so many of them. I really love The Gathering. Yeah, you guys aren't making this easy. From the main, let me pick a mainline favorite. I think it might be
Zabalba.
Oh man, Zabalba is so good. I didn't realize how much I liked Palo Santo. That is a great Palo Santo scent. We just got that back in stock in butter maybe like a week ago. That was a Halloween era, kind of drop. Yeah, that ombre. See, this is the problem. We have these new scents coming up on June 1st from the mainline that Chief just kind of teased for you guys. I'll do my own here. We all have one of our own, right? The Midnight Rider, I think, might be my favorite of the upcoming 3 that are releasing on the 1st. But my first love from the mainline was VS 1874. Yeah. I absolutely love that vanilla tobacco blend. Oh man, so good. And then quickly coming up second was House of Lords. And that was our first new addition to the mainline. And for a cologne scent, it's got like a little bit of like a pineapple note that I love. I absolutely love it. So good.
Well, let's talk about one that just was released, and I am actually wearing tonight. I was talking to Chief and Dino before the show, and that is the Wicked Honey. I love honey scents, and I try to snatch up anytime somebody sells one. And the other one that will be coming out, and Chief will talk more about this because he's actually got all of them, is the American. And I heard you talking about this one the other day, and it is and you described it as a clean scent, and I couldn't describe it any more perfect. Right. It is a very, very, not like a,
it's not soapy.
Not a bar soap.
Right.
Yeah.
It is just a clean scent. It's very, very enjoyable, but I had to go with the wicked honey tonight. I love all the wicked. I love the wicked citrus. I love the wicked honeys. Y'all keep putting the wicked out. I really am enjoying the wicked. So really like this one. If you'd like to talk about these, and I know Chief's experience, he's got all of them that are coming out. But talk to us a little bit about this and maybe some of the inspiration behind it and some of the ones that are coming out on the 1st.
Yeah, so the American that you guys all have, that is I mean, yes, clean. It does have maybe like a touch of like I don't want to say spice, even though yes, it's not like cinnamon spice, but it does have kind of like a depth. So that clean depth kind of to it. And yeah, it does have a little bit of inspiration. It's I think we ended up looking it up. It was like a maybe 60s cologne, I guess, that we got inspiration from. And I mean, we kind of, you know, cologne definitely is, I would say, a crowd pleaser overall. A gourmand scent, maybe everybody will like it, maybe not. Some people are like, what? I don't want to smell like bubblegum all day. That's ridiculous. But guys, buy cologne. Cologne's going to be something that I don't want to call it safe, but you know that it's not going to be controversial, I guess. So this is something I think that is definitely a fresh, a little bit of spice, kind of clean, and masculine. Just like a masculine scent that if you, I don't want to say barbershop, but it's in that kind of family. If you're into barbershop scents, this would be something that you would definitely appreciate.
Yeah, because like you said, it's got a soap-like scent to it, but not a bar of soap.
Right? Yeah.
Sense? Yeah.
When yeah, definitely. When I first started working, you know, as a beard company owner, it was really strange for me to have that description in my head of something being soapy, because personally, and this is in women's sense too, you know, you can go to Bath and Body Works and pick up a cotton, fresh linen, fresh pick cotton, you know, whatever type scent, and those never spoke to me. They just weren't for me. I didn't care for them. I was like, why do I want to smell like laundry? Personally, I don't want that smell. I want to smell something else. And Dan C put out a review, and he and Sam were on it together, and they were describing something as soapy, and it was very hard for me to like change, I guess, the narrative in my head, because to me, from my perspective, soapy was bad, but for other people, soapy is good. So I had to kind of think, wait a minute, I'm not saying it's bad if I call it soapy. That is how it smells, at least to me. And that doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means it's not what I want to smell like. So some people like the smell of soap, and I've seen that. I can see that from our sales. I know that that is not a bad description or bad word to use. And seeing that, it was like a light bulb moment where I was like, oh, okay, so I can say it. It's not a forbidden word. I'm not doing anything wrong here. But circling back, I would not call the American soapy, but it does lean in that realm of things, just slightly.
Right.
Great way to wrap that up. I've used the Midnight Rider a little bit more than everything else. And I got to be honest, I didn't like apple in anything I've had before. You could check the reviews. It's, you know, apple's not my jam, but I've used more of this. It's kind of hidden in there, but it's a little bit up front, but it's kind of hidden.
Yeah. So, okay. The word I just immediately gravitated towards when I was smelling this, and I did this live the other day, I did a live poll, balanced. Okay. We have done apple and like bourbon blends before, and you know, the apple's way more pronounced on one, or Chris put it this way, that the bourbon in this is probably like a top shelf bourbon. So I was in the background chirping, Pappy, it's Pappy. That's what it is. You know, I'm just running my mouth, but I know Pappy's like one of the, you know, top shelf of, well, maybe it's not bourbon. I don't remember, but it's in that family. But yeah, I say I do get the apple, but I get a boozy apple.
Right.
It's not apple, then it's melded. It's really, really balanced. And that wood accord is really nice. And I don't necessarily prefer liquor based. I don't know if that's the right way to say that, but bourbon scents. I do like the Outlaw. I do like the Outlaw. If you like the Outlaw and you want to try something with a little touch of sweetness, the Midnight Rider, 100%.
It's almost like they took a piece of fruit and put it in the drink, where the piece of fruit is smaller and you smell it and you taste it, but it's not the star of the show.
Yeah. Kind of like maybe they like muddled a slice of apple in there and let it kind of marinate.
Right.
Where instead of like actually distilling it with apple mash or something. So the essence of it is in there, but it does not overpower that bourbon at all. I really like it.
Yeah, kind of like a slice of orange on a
old fashioned.
What's that beer that you get with the
a Blue Moon?
Blue Moon.
Yeah.
It just works.
Mm-hmm.
Not overpowers, not a lot of fruit. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this one coming out. I know a lot of guys love bourbon scents, and I think apple is I'm like you, Chief. I don't pick apple scents traditionally in women's type of stuff. I'm usually like, yeah, that's kind of like, yeah, it's fine. This is not, man, that's fine. This is, wow, this is nice. I really like it. But yeah, those two are really great. And then the third we're dropping is the ombre. Okay. And man, that is so very like refined, leathery, just
sports car leather.
Yeah.
High-end sports car leather.
Yeah. Kind of like maybe
not a King Ranch truck leather.
Maybe like a Lamborghini or something.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know we all got Lamborghinis in the garage to go smell.
I've smelled it a million times. I'm from California.
Yeah, it's good. And one leather and is one that I don't like want to grab, but that is probably one of the better leathers that doesn't hit you in the face with it.
I wish I had that here with me. That was one of the scents that we like we kind of pick and chose who kind of got what. And I think we sent out the American to like a group of people and then the ombre to a little group of people as well. Are you putting on the ombre right now?
Soft.
Mm-hmm. Leather's so soft. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. But it's not like strangle you with leather. It's like a subtle, I'm like
I'm here.
Smooth criminal.
I'm here.
Yeah. I don't gotta shout it out. I'm here. And you're gonna know it, but I'm not gonna just scream it in your face.
Well, guys, I have something real quick I would like to add in here. I would like to pay homage to True North Terra and do a giveaway real quick, but I would like to do a nothing giveaway in honor of True North Terra. And just because if you guys, well, everybody here knows if you watch her show, they do the nothing giveaway. So I would like to do one if that is okay with you, Terra. And we are going to do hashtag North Crew. I couldn't find a more fitting hashtag. So hashtag North Crew for the nothing giveaway. That means you win absolutely nada, nothing, zip, zilch. So there you go. Hashtag North Crew. Go ahead and drop it in the chat so we can do this giveaway. Continue, guys.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think that I love that you guys are embracing this. When we first did a nothing giveaway, I didn't come up with it off the top of my head. Kris kind of was like, just do a giveaway and there's no prize, because I had mentioned, I don't care when I win. There would be times where I would enter and I was just like, I don't know what I won. I just got excited seeing my name on screen. It made just my night. I was thrilled just to see that, you know, it was just a little adrenaline rush. And that's all I cared about. And then typically if it's a beard product, if it's, I don't know, I wasn't really going to use it, especially if it was like a Superman like scent. If it's a soapy scent, I'm not using it. I'm going to give it to him. So, yeah, that was just a thrill for me to see my name up in the bright lights.
So, got a new shop within 2 miles.
We
You
just
could,
got
jog
the
there.
keys. I have jogged past it many times, to be honest. I am excited to be able to, yes, jog to and from that new space. And yep, we got the keys, started moving stuff in today. It is, I think, somewhere around 1,000 square feet, but I could be wrong. Oh, 1,400?
Yeah.
Wow.
1,400.
Yes, I said that correctly.
That's
I
big.
am very bad with numbers, at least in my head. I can do them on paper. But yes, we will be just, I don't know. I don't want to say going to the next level, but yeah, it's going to make us kind of take a bigger step. We're obviously betting on ourselves by doing this. And all the things that we've been talking about that are coming, this is going to make it easier to make that happen. There's going to be space to kind of set up, you know, there could be beard butter happening at one station. There can be labeling happening at another station. There could be new liquid butter scents that are, I think 14 new scents that are coming up this year will be being made. We've been talking about colognes to match different True North scents that are already in oil and butter that eventually will be happening. What else? The infamous pomade or pomade, depending on how you like to say it. That will be, you know, mixed on a table over here. There'll be a back room that will be able to have all of the new labels ready to go on spools and just churning stuff out. And then, of course, I'm going to end up having a little yoga space, and Finn will have a little gymnasium area that we're going to carve out. And it's just going to be something that will allow us to spread our wings and kind of grow. We're not little. We're big fish in a little pond, and you know how goldfish work. We need more room to get bigger. So we're very excited. It's going to be awesome, and there'll be new live angles, camera angles, whatever, and possibly some shots live of you know, behind the scenes kind of stuff, so you can see the business in action.
So Terra, is there going to be a station, a deodorant station?
Yes, and that will be definitely maybe double duty, because we listen to feedback, obviously, from you guys, and there's 2 different camps, and you guys can tell me. I'd like to know. There's 2 camps for natural deodorants. Either your team baking soda or your team no baking soda. And I don't think there's anything wrong with either one. It just, your skin kind of predicts what you can do or not do. And we're eventually going to be catering to both teams. You know, do you guys like baking soda?
I for one I don't have a problem with either one of them, and I have a huge collection of deodorants. You know, Copper John's Tyson just jumped in. Of course, his comments, "What's up, guys? Terry, you look great." So I guess the other 3 do too. But I love Tyson's deodorant, and I love. I just have a huge drawer full of deodorants in there, and I like both of them. And I'll mix them up. You know, one day I'll use one day I'll use the other one. So, but I do see how there is people out there that will be on the fence for, you know, one or the other. But I'm just not one of them.
Good cookies.
How about you, Dino?
You know, I've used both, and I haven't had a problem with either. So either for me, yeah.
Well, there you go. Well, guys, we're going to do this giveaway real quick. Let me share the screen so we can do this giveaway. I'm not as quick as Terra is here. And here we go. Good luck, everybody. This part always makes me nervous.
Hey, yes. Right. We owe her something. She won 10 nothings on our nothing giveaway bonanza the other day, and yeah, congrats, Jess.
I won my first one.
Oh, there it is. It's rigged.
Yeah, it's always rigged on our channel, 100% of the time, unless my mom wins. Then obviously it wasn't rigged. Clearly.
Where is she tonight?
She's probably in her new pool.
Pool.
I think I told her. She knows that I was live, but she might have forgotten. She's got a lot going on at home with that brand new pool. I don't know if anybody caught that. We were just talking. Our chat just goes sideways. It doesn't matter if it's me or my mom. Everybody does it at some point. But she kind of crowdsourced and was saying, hey, does anybody know how to fix a cloudy pool? And the chat literally just like took off in research and discussion on how to clarify, how to shock, how to this, that, and the other. And my mom is not always the most patient person. And she found a deal on a new, it's an above ground pool. So she just heave-hoed the old pool and went and, bought a new one. She just was like, I need a pool. I live in 120-degree weather. I need the pool now. So,
I don't know why Pud couldn't get it fixed.
He was on vacation. That's why. Now he's got no problems. It's perfectly brand new. Got a brand new sand filter. He's gonna be living the easy life. Maybe fishing out a, I don't know, scorpion. I don't know.
Sure.
Oh
my goodness.
Well, guys, Tara, I do have a question for both, and I don't know if Kris is listening or not, but you guys obviously have a big following. You guys have very loyal customer base and also a fan base as well. How important is that to you guys? What does that mean to you? And let's say 10 years ago, did you ever see yourself being such an influential, and you may not see yourself like this, but being such an influential person in a community?
Okay. For one, I don't think we would be the company we are without North Crew. And you guys aren't my fans. I don't think I have any fans. I think I have maybe, if you want to call yourselves like cheerleaders, maybe I have friends. Okay. And honestly, I don't think anybody thinks of me as a celebrity, any kind of influence, anything of that nature. I'm just somebody who is bold enough and I wouldn't even say confident enough. I would say carefree enough to go live and just have fun and hang out and hopefully have fun. But honestly, I've worked as a bartender. I've done coaching. My dad was a gymnastics coach. I worked at the gym for a long time. My biggest takeaway in any business that I've ever really worked, where it involves working with people, it's obviously, you gotta have a great product, but you gotta take care of your people, and it's about making that connection. And I don't go out of my way to make fake connections. Do you know how tired I would be trying to like figure out how to talk to people if I wasn't being who I am on a regular basis? I don't want to say it comes easy, but I'm real. The people that talk to me are real. And it's just, it's easy for me to make connections with people. And I can't say how much I appreciate that anybody watches my live. I am always kind of like, oh yeah, replay. Like, who's going to watch my replay? Why would anybody even come? Like, the chat's where it's at. For me, I don't even have to be in the chat. I love reading the chat. I think it's so much fun, and the chat is what keeps me entertained to keep things going. So I can't take all the credit. It's North Crew kind of being the catalyst to keep my live entertaining and fun. And I'll just do my best to try to remain entertaining and fun with the limited resources. We have so many things that we've like tried to just make the live even better. But, you know, I've got Finn now. Sometimes I'm bouncing around, just standing up, and you guys can see like this much of my head. And it's like, I'm sorry. I hope you're having fun watching me do this for half an hour. But there'll be times where I'm telling Kris, I'm like, I don't know why anybody's watching this. I feel like I'm so unprofessional, and nobody's going to be sticking around to watch me say, sorry, I got to go take care of the baby. I'll be back, you know. But you guys come back and hang out and encourage me. And it's kind of mental health for me as well, because, yeah, I'm still in reality, but I'm somewhat kind of in this pseudo other reality where it's like, there's no worries. I'm on camera, I'm focused, and I'm hanging out with people and socializing. It doesn't matter that it's, you know, on the internet. I'm still having a social hour, and I don't have to think about how many orders I have to pack. I don't have to think about what I'm going to make for dinner. I don't have to think about paying bills, emailing, blah, 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 blah. I check out and focus and have fun and just enjoy myself and enjoy hanging out with North Crew. And hopefully they have fun with me. Was that too long?
No, absolutely not. And you know what, Chief and Dino, and Chief and both you guys, I know you know this, you understand this, but you know what the true mark of a true leader is they're not going to admit that they're an influence on anybody, right? So we appreciate you, and not calling you a superstar, but you are a rock star, and we appreciate you so much. And I'm going to tell you one little thing that means a lot to me, and other companies do it, but this is just set aside. When you receive something like this right here that's got a personalized note to Santa Tom, you know, and then your own personal little note, and this is for me, right? And that's special to me. So I save all these and I keep them sitting right here on my desk. And that, I don't know if you know how much or realize how much that means. And a lot of company owners could learn a lot from that. There's, like I said, there's some others that do it, maybe not as personalized as this, but that is a very neat little touch. And
that, you don't even know how much that means to me. When I go back to first week being open, okay, I didn't know anybody. I didn't have connections with anybody. I can't make them personal. I didn't know a single soul. So in the first week or two, I would look to Kris and say, what do you want me to write? What do you want me to write? What do you want me to write? Over and over and over, because he knew some people. He had, you know, from the previous iteration of True North, he already knew where they were from, what they liked, what they were into. So I learned to write brother really quickly. I will put that out there. And it felt so weird for me to be writing that. But the more I got to know everybody, it became so much easier, and I started to have so much more fun with it. But I have to admit that those cards are top priority when I'm packing orders. I will, like, if I know I have maybe 30 orders to get through the next day, I'll get my postcards, I'll get my pen, I'll have a little table, I'll have Finn, I'll be rocking him to sleep, and then I will start going the night before, because I'm not putting, hey, thanks, bye. You know, it's not going to be just a, yo, awesome, enjoy. You know, I want there to be something, and I will really dig. I will go back into old orders. If I don't know you from the community and I know your name, I know that you've had, I don't know, some guy just recently, I don't know his name off the top of my head, but he's come back now for like, I don't know, 5 orders of Ghost wash. The Ghost Malone wash. That's all I know about him. And I wrote recently, like, hey, we made Ghost Malone a permanent addition to the line thanks to you. So we're keeping it in stock with you in mind. Thanks so much. You know, enjoy. And I go out of my way. I don't like sending out basic, just, hey, you're somebody. Basically, you are somebody to me. I look up where you're from. I try to find anything to make that connection. So that means a lot to me that people enjoy them. Sometimes I cringe because, like I said, I'm like rushing or it's dark or whatever, but my handwriting is what the problem is. It's not the message, it's what I'm writing. And I'm just like, dang it, that's hideous. I might as well have Kris write it, you know, but there was a time right before Finn arrived that my mom was here just a couple days, and we had one of our biggest drops, in my opinion, the biggest drop of the entire 2 years we've been back. And instead of my mom packing, you know, because there's a lot of nuance to what you're doing. You got to put it in the bag. You got to do this. You got to put this here and there, blah, 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 the sticker, this, that. I just said, Mom, take these cards. You tell me the name of the person that you're doing, and I'll tell you what to write. And I even made it like she was right. You know, I wasn't trying to make her my puppet here, but I was like, I want you to say this. I think Amber and Kev, I was like, Amber and Kev, Tera's mom says, thank you so much. And, you know, whatever. I got her involved in it. So it was a little bit more fun and different. And yeah, those mean a lot to me. And there's going to be a point where I'm going to not be able to keep up. I know that. So while I can still do it, I'm going to do the best that I can for as long as I can. And if that means I draw you a bee and just put a smiley face, just know that that bee, I put a lot of effort into it.
Nice. Well, Kris says that you have a couple giveaways that you want to do. And if you'll give me a hashtag, we'll get it ready. And then I think Dino probably has the question for you. Sure. So if you'll give me a hashtag, we'll go ahead and get it ready, and people can start it.
I just
okay.
say you need
go
more
ahead.
stickers.
Yeah, we love our stickers. And wait, before I forget, guys, I want to show these in case nobody saw these. June 1st, when those new main lines drop, we've got new stickers lined up and ready to go. They're in the plastic wrapping still, but yeah, these will be coming with your orders. Bring a vibe or go away. Now, notice it doesn't say bring a good vibe, but just bring a vibe. Okay, so these are probably a little bit out there. We're doing 2 giveaways, right?
Yes.
I think. Okay. I know that it's somebody's birthday today, and I know that it's somebody else's birthday today. So let's go ahead and do a hashtag Jordan, because it's Jordan's birthday in the chat today. So good luck if you win. Congrats. If you don't, I'm manifesting for you. I can't rig them all.
Hashtag Jordan.
Yeah.
So go ahead and drop it in the chat, guys. And Dino, would you mind asking the question?
So I kind of switched up a little bit this week. So it's going to be 2 parts. So first part would be, if you could see any celebrity, rock band, musician, dead or alive, who would it be? And the second part of this is, if you could play hoops with one NBA star, who would it be?
Current star?
Nope. Past, current, any NBA star that you want to play hoops with.
Okay. Man, I put a lot of thought into what my answers here. I hope that's okay. But I've seen quite a few of like the bands dead or alive that I would like love to see already. Thankfully, I've been very blessed in that department. But I think I've never, oh man, you're killing me. I've got like 3 answers in my head right now. All right, I'm just gonna go with my original thought. I love the Smiths, and I would love to see the Smiths. Yeah. I love the Smiths. Like, love them. And I hated them at first. And then something happened. I grew up one day and was like, this is amazing. Right. So yes, I absolutely love the Smiths. Never seen them. Would love to see them. And okay, that's my answer. But I have other 2 that I would absolutely love to see as well.
You know what? You can. What are the other two? You might as well.
I would love to see Fleetwood Mac.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Which is, yes, that would be a hard to get together. But and I would love to see Deftones. I've yet to see Deftones.
Okay. Yeah.
Love them.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah.
What about Hoops?
Okay. Man, Hoops. Okay. So Jordan came to mind immediately. Just that would be absolute insanity to meet Michael Jordan and play with Michael Jordan and just like, I mean, he's the greatest. He's the greatest. But I'm not changing my answer. It's still Jordan. But based on the more I've learned about his mindset, his mentality, and what like a great person he was off the court, as far as, community type stuff. I don't know that about Jordan. I wish I did. I'm not sure about that part of his life. But Kobe,
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's just crazy. There's so many. Wow.
Got love for Kobe too.
Well, you just got him laying around you.
I know it, right?
You got to admire them. He admires them visually, I'm sure. Not only wearing them, but I'm sure those were a visual thing for him. But yeah, I mean, I'm in the middle of watching the NBA playoffs right now. I'm a Clippers fan. I'm always an underdog girl. Everybody's like, why aren't you a Lakers fan? You're from LA. What is wrong with you? And I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you. I like an underdog. I've always loved the Clippers. And my East Coast team, and this has been since like, I don't know, the early 90s, has always been the Pacers. Always. And currently, if you're a fan of basketball, true basketball, which is a team sport, the Pacers are the best team to watch in the NBA right now. If you like watching somebody play defense, which I do, I played basketball. I was a defensive-minded player. I played point guard, so you're not always getting the shot. You're supposed to be the playmaker. I shined playing defense, so I love it because you got to have heart, you got to be determined, and you got to work your tail off to stop somebody who is Michael Jordan, who is Kobe Bryant. Defense is insane when somebody does it right. It's so fun to watch for me, and I know not everybody enjoys that, but man, it's so fun watching the Pacers. They've got a team that plays hard. And there's no isolation basketball, which to me gets boring. I'm not taking anything away from Luka. I'm not taking anything away from LeBron. If you're a great player, you're a great player. It's going to be great to watch. But eventually your luck's probably going to go bad and it's not going to be fun to watch it. And then what? Right. So I love watching a pass and then an extra pass and then an offensive rebound. I like the little details. I enjoy that. So I'm rooting for the Pacers. They're up 3-1 right now. I picked them last round, I think, to go all the way. And fingers crossed.
So a quick one for you. Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese?
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah. Yep.
Shout out to Mike Q, who I don't know if anybody in the beer community remembers Mike Q. He and I stay in contact over that conversation. Caitlin Clark, yeah. Sorry, Angel Reese. I hope that this never gets back to her, but Caitlin Clark shows a lot more finesse. Let's just leave it at that.
Right.
All right, guys, we're gonna do this first giveaway here real quick, and it is #Jordan. I'll give you a second if you haven't got it in. We got 26 people's name in there, so we are going to go ahead and draw. Good luck, everybody. This is for the first giveaway. Hey, Terra, are you allowed to say, or is it a mystery giveaway?
Aren't we doing gift cards?
Is it gift card?
Are we doing gift card on this giveaway?
Yep.
Yeah. 25?
Yep.
Yeah. $25 gift card.
There you go. This will be money well spent, guys. Good luck, everybody.
Ooh, Brewers, shout out to the triangle offense. Absolutely.
The umbrella defense.
Oh, Brother Amber.
Brother Amber.
Let's see all the rigged comments. Rigged. There we go.
Great job.
Congratulations, Amber. I don't know if you know how to, but you can reach out to True North Beard Company, and I'm sure they'll be able to hook you up. If you need me to give you their Instagram address or anything, I'm kidding, guys.
I'm literally sending it like right now, probably. I'm not even joking.
Well, before we continue talking, if you'd like to give the second hashtag, we'll go ahead and get that rolling so we can be talking and everybody can be putting it in.
Yeah, let's do the second one for the second birthday boy. It's going to be hashtag because, BKOZ.
Got it. BKOZ.
That's
Got
right.
it.
Because who, I don't know, but little birdie told me that because might be coming back to do some tier lists on the True North YouTube channel. We're working on it. He's now on summer vacation. So if you guys ever got to catch any of our tier lists, they are hysterically funny. I absolutely am looking forward to doing that again with him. And yeah, happy birthday to Because.
Absolutely. You know what shocked me, Chief and Dino, is when I was on one of the lives, North Crew Live the other day, was how young they were talking about Pud was. He talks like he's so much more mature than his age, right? I just was like, wow.
You know, that's funny you say that. He was one of the people who I knew through orders before I knew through interaction. And just based on his name alone, I can't help it, guys. There'll be times where I'm like forming a picture of the person and their age and everything. Sometimes I make them really young and sometimes I don't. Pud was like a 48-year-old man. And yeah, he's definitely not. He's like 25, 6, something like that. But just based on his orders, yeah, he's definitely a Cologne guy. Oh, to be 40 again. But yeah, he's a youngster. He is a youngster. And Because is no longer a youngster. He's now 34.
Well, Chief and Dino, please tell us.
Pud's the youngest.
I think you'd be safe saying this. Tell us what your favorite True North scent is, or maybe a couple of your favorites. I know both of you like a scent that I'm not too much of a fan of, and it's just like the only it's one of the only scents I just cannot do.
Go ahead, Dino.
Well, I really like Yard Sale.
Yeah.
I like the Yard Sale. I tried this one yesterday. I had it in the beard first time, and I got to tell you, Buzzkill is awesome. I like this. I like Cherry Crush. The problem is there's too many of them that I like.
I love Cherry Crush.
I think North Crew suffers from a problem that a lot of companies don't have, and that's there's no filler material when it comes to any scent profiles. Like every scent profile I've gotten from North Crew, I'm like, yeah, I could put in the rotation. I like it. I haven't come across one where I'm like, I don't like it. So it's hard for me to pick because I like them all. So far, I've liked every single one. And I've got so many yet that I still have to try. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, Bodega Sunrise hits me just right. I love the peanut butter one. Dirty shirt crock guy. Got the shirt on, I think. Yeah. Dirty shirt crock guy. I finally got the peanut butter out of it. It took a little bit. I burned through a good bit of the black licorice, and it's really powerful up front, but then it mellows out and it's really, really good. But man, the Night Rider or Midnight Rider, I don't like apple, but like I said, that one I really, really liked. Used it well below the label so far. I mean, I like them all. Antisocial's really damn good. Chris Kringle.
Yeah. All of them.
That's funny you say antisocial. That scent, we were like back and forth, like, should we do it? Because that's one of my favorite non-food scents. And it was like, are we shooting ourselves in the foot by not making this available for a purchase? Because you could only get it with one of these.
Right.
It's exclusive. If you don't own an Antisocial Beard Club shirt or hoodie, you don't have that oil.
Right.
And I was just like, oh man, people are going to miss out on this scent. But hey, if you bought one of these, you are down with North Crew. You deserve something really great. And I love that scent.
Somebody says, ask me what my favorite is. Guys, hands down. I love a lot of them, but that hands down is my favorite. I do love the Irish Goodbye as well. That's probably been a close second.
So, Tara, I do have to ask you a quick question. Did Chief leave me a 5-star review after I took care of him on the True North hotline?
He better have. Absolutely. Right. Yeah, everybody was so impressed by your hotline skills that when we end up having the True North hotline that we've been teasing for a while, you might have to be a guest operator.
$20.
He's a natural.
$20 is $20.
Mm-hmm. He's a natural. So World is coming up. I'm sorry, Santa, real quick.
No, you're good.
World
You're good.
Coming up after this drawing. You want to talk a little bit about World? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, go ahead and get your hashtag because in. We're going to do this so they can finish talking, and we're going to start wrapping the show up to start getting ready for the other shows coming up. Go ahead. Thank you, Brad. Appreciate you, man. Guys, go ahead and get it in real quick. I will get. Thanks. Yeah, absolutely, John. If you're looking for a good scent and you don't own that one, that is absolutely, and I know your scent preference. You'll absolutely love it. All right, here we go, guys. Last call. Let's go ahead and do this drawing. Good luck, everybody. This is for a gift card. This ending part always makes me nervous.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Darn it, another person that I don't know how to get a hold of. Okay.
Congratulations.
I've got these written down, guys, so I will take care of those tonight, and yeah, we'll send those right out.
Thank you, Chief. Go right ahead.
My boom mic fell off. I don't want to play with it, put it back on, so I'm just going to hold it. So World coming up weekend, July 3, 4, 5, and you're going to have a table up there. Yes. You got a couple folks running it, and the truck guy, life size. Yeah. Excited.
Yeah. So we obviously are not going to be there in person ourselves. So we are putting our table in the hands of Kay and Dave, who are in the chat. I believe I saw those headphones. I saw Kay. There he is. Yeah, they will be at the table, and we're still working out some details. Dynamite should be also participating in being behind that table and helping us out. So yeah, Kris and I were discussing like what little fine details we need at the table. We're working on like a vinyl banner type of thing to hang up. I thought it would go on the table, but he said behind, and that was a bright idea because if there's a billion people at the table, you won't be able to see it, right? Hopefully a billion people at the table. But yeah, there will be some oils, some what are we sending? Oils, wash, and butter. Yeah. And then yes, the Dirty Shirt Crocs guy cutout, which
6'2".
I never in my wildest dreams thought that would become anything. I doodled that on the computer with a mouse as a complete joke because we had the About Us section on the website, which still doesn't have a picture, which we should put up, and I probably could do that. But I was just kidding around, and I'm like, okay, let's draw myself and Kris. And the version with me, I don't know where it went because we changed computers, but it's not like I made myself gorgeous. My head's literally shaped like a peanut, and I looked just, I don't know, like uptight and just weird. But yeah, dirty shirt Crocs guy. I don't know. You know what? I didn't expose it. He did. He didn't want anybody to see it because he thought it was so bad. But he finally just was like, guys, look at this, and showed everybody. And it was just like fireworks. Everybody was loving it, thought it was hysterical. And so graciously, because helped me out by getting that converted into a high-res file so that we could get it printed on shirts. And yeah, Kris was like, what are those stains on my shirt? I'm like, it's peanut butter. So when we were making the shirts, I was like, we got to do peanut butter scent. We have to do a peanut butter scent with this release. And that's the whole story. So I don't know. There was a reel I made last year where like there was two people at a table having a serious conversation, and then up pops, like, it was John Krasinski from The Office. He pops up from behind, like, with this goofy little smile, like, you know, to annoy them. And the joke was like, oh, you know, Terra popping up with stupid idea number 5,000 because I would just throw silly ideas out. And that was something that I said on an Instagram live in the background or in the chat. I was like, yeah, there'll be a dirty shirt Crocs guy, life-size cutout. Ha ha ha. And little did I know that we can make that happen. And yes, the life-size cutout will be 6'2", 6'3".
Is it a fat head?
Yeah. Thanks to you guys. Yeah. Because I didn't even, I thought they only made the heads, like the big giant heads. I didn't know they made those big guys. But what a photo op. You know what I thought of was weddings. Weddings where they have the photo booth with like the goofy glasses and the hats and the costumes and all that jazz. And I was like, that would be such a great photo op. And even if you don't know what this character is, you're going to be like, what? I'm going to take a picture with that. Absolutely. So
you're going to have to charge $5.
That's what I said jokingly, but somebody, I think 30 Spray J was like, you're letting them off easy. Charge $10. Yeah, we're not trying to make money off of that. I think that people should be able to enjoy Dirty Shirt Crocs guy free of charge. He brings joy.
North Crew sign it.
Yeah. I think so. Definitely. I would love to have him, you know, make his way back to us and then be in the shop, maybe behind me on my lives. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with him.
Well, I know Chief and I are definitely going to get a picture together with Dirty Shirt Croc guy.
Yeah. I hope there's like a North Crew like group photo.
Yeah.
I know that would be hard to organize, but hopefully maybe somebody will kind of take that torch and just be like, meet here at this time. And I don't know what the most popular day will be, but gotta be there at this time on the stage. Here we go. Click.
All you gotta do is have Chief tell people. Chief's good at telling people.
Be there.
They listen.
Yes. Now I know. Be there.
Well, Miss Terra, it's 22 after. You are a rock star. I know you guys don't come on all these shows, but we really, really appreciate it. And I had a great time laughing. My face hurts. The chat, I love everybody in the chat. We had a great night.
Yeah.
Wow. Great conversations. Love it.
Well, thank you for having me. I wasn't sure how it would go, but it looks like the 7 o'clock hour works for Finn. He seems pretty pleased. I can hear him saying, all right, wrap it up, lady.
Wrap it up.
But no, he's doing good. And this flew by and I had a great time. The questions were awesome and I had fun. And I hope you guys have me back at some point.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Dino, any closing words, Dino?
Thank you for coming on, Terra. I tell you what, we have been waiting for you to come on. We're like, oh my gosh, today's like finally the day. It was like so exciting. And thank you for so much that you and Kris do. I appreciate it. I mean, you guys share my stuff out there. There's a lot of us that appreciate you and thank you and keep on doing what you're doing. And North Crew.
I love it.
Absolutely, guys. Don't forget, following this show, jump over, watch Copper John's Melissa, and at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, The Bearded Respect. Make sure you guys check them out. This is Terra, True North Terra from True North Beard Company. Kris is in the background doing his fatherly duties, holding their beautiful baby boy. And I just want to thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. It's so humbling and was such an honor to have True North on the show. Love your products. Love the personal touch you guys put into it. Love everything about True North. Hashtag True North. We want to thank everybody for joining us tonight, guys. Please join us next week as we welcome, I won't give it away, but 3 mystery guests next Thursday. More to come on that. You guys,
I'll be there.
You guys have fun. Have fun. Appreciate everybody here. Remember, this world could use a little kindness, so be kind to one another. And as always, keep Christmas in your heart year-round. See y'all next Thursday.